Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, educators, honorable proposition, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we as opposition team firmly stand disagree with this motion. Before we move further, let me clarify one important thing. Our team claims that history has many types of story, and overall the student often think secondly when they learn about history. We didn't say that many stereotype in history is bad, but the different stereotype in history textbook for students make them confused what the story must to believe in history. We firmly stand in opposition team for this motion. In post-conflict states, this house believes that history textbooks should focus on teaching bottom-up historiography rather than top-down history, because textbook that must be the main topic in learning for student will be has many type story that make the student confused. In our mechanism, our model is 1. History is main topic to learn for student. And second, the student may access the different type story by bottom-up historiography as the addition. 3. The history textbook can balance with two type historiography but stand in one decision to make the student understand. But our debate is fundamentally about why the student can learn effectively about the history by textbook. Our argument is 1. Inequality story according to human behavior. The student main topic to learn is from textbook. If we apply the bottom-up historiography that focus data by ordinary people that was live in the moment, who is determined the data is true and the respondent is tell the truth. Human behavior is about the adding the age more they are possibly forget about the past. However, they are feel related to their life and feel happy when their name can include in the student learning about human, not like a robot that can save memory and never forget about it. Second, the student will be confused, focusing to bottom-up historiography that have rules of ordinary people, social groups, and grassroots movement in shaping history, and back to human behavior that often a human is too subjective and can make some bias. We analogy, if I tell you the story about Sukarno, some people can tell that Sukarno is amazing, and some people can tell that Sukarno is not amazing as Muhammad Hatta. So if the data for a textbook regarding to bottom-up historiography, we can have result, not just one. For example, in history subject, we learn about the fire sea in Bandung. The date of the moment is not just one. This can make the student confused what the reality of the moment. The proposition team should give argue that the top-down historiography that focus on the rules of leaders, government and majority institution is shaping future, and majority institution in shaping history is pursuing the freedom expression as the bottom-up historiography. For us, freedom expression can be a boomerang if the respondent or the human expression is not restricted. More the freedom expression to tell the story that used by students to learn, more different data we have. We not oppose the bottom-up historiography, but go back to our fundamentally debate for today, why the student can learn effectively about the history by textbook. Now we ask to the adjudicator to compare two worlds. In proportion world, the freedom expression is not limited that can make the subjectivity and bias, and also the fake data according to human behavior. And the people feel relatable because they are included in history but make the student confused because many different data are in our world. The student have one main topic that tell in textbook but can access the edition data in other manner. So the student can learn effectively without bias and subjectivity. This debate is not just make the textbook can be learned by the student. We are programming to effectively learn. We know that bottom-up historiography that can show by freedom expression. If the student have learned effectively, the future generation is can growing better. All we need is to prepare the future generation. So effectively learned is essential. More effectively learn, more understand the student about the material and make them more respect to the history of this country. In the end, we as opposition team proudly stand opposed to this motion for effectively learned by students. Thank you.